things at. Second reason is that in GD, it can come as a case study. Some of the institutes, just a second, yeah. Some of the institutes, they will give you a case study for a WAT or for a GD. Plus, it is also very, very important because it teaches you somewhere how to like take a call, how to judge a scenario. So if you recall that for interview also we discussed the other day that it is most important that you feel it highly important to know these few rules of decision making or whenever you have to take a call. Just a second. First, it is that you have to be Mahatma Gandhi. That means you have to follow rules till the very end. So I shared an example of you finding a 500 rupee note. And that 500 rupee note, what are you supposed to do with it? Some people who are here just to make money, but others as well. But some people who are there exposed, they said that I would like to keep this money in my pocket, which is wrong, of course. The other thing is I'll give it to a beggar. So if you have socialistic bent of mind, you see a poor guy and you give it to him. That is also wrong. 3, Mahatma Gandhi will go to a police station and he will try to go through the processes, the rules and all. I can do the right thing. Doing the right thing is Mahatma Gandhi. We'll discuss it when we do cases, what I exactly mean by being Mahatma Gandhi. And the second thing is you have to be very, the first thing was being Mahatma Gandhi. Second is you have to be like Alok Nath of those old Suraj Barjatya films, like Hum Aapke Hai Kaun, and I don't know, I think Hum Saath Saath Hai, and some other bogus movies were there. So Alok Nath was this quintessential moral guy, high on morals, like the moral fiber was there, and he is always, like if he has to take a call, he'll be like, how the God Ram is. Third thing was that you need to be practical, you need to be pragmatic, and the business thing comes into play. Business thing is very, very important. Profit is very important, but at the same time, you have to ensure long-term profit and long-term goodwill, and these kind of things. So these are the rules actually which are there. So today when we discuss the cases, you will see that all you need to do is apply these rules and you will get answers. Okay, the second thing is in decision making. So whether decision making is in the ZAT paper or decision making is coming as a case study or it is coming as a WAT or some situation is given to you and you have to take a decision. Sometimes the interviewer will give you a real life situation and they will ask you to solve the real life situation. So there you have to use the decision making skills. You have often read that the big CEOs or the big business managers, they have to be good decision makers. So decision making, 2 things are important. These 3 rules, being Mahatma and being Alok Nath and being the business guy, being the pragmatic guy. That's what I meant as a third one. And apart from this, it is very, very important that you have a good speed. So if you are getting stuck in some cases, there'll be some case, so from exact point of view, there'll be some cases you have to read every case. So those cases where you're feeling a little stuck, don't do those cases. Where you're not getting stuck, do those cases. So as simple as that, very, very simple. If you're getting stuck somewhere, don't do it. But if it is coming as a case study or if it is coming as a WAT thing, or if it is asked in an interview as a situational exercise, then you have to, be fast at the same time. Why? Because if you take a lot of time in understanding, then of course you will be under pressure to explain it. Okay, fine. So everyone is having this. Sumit, can you post it? Dipti, if you can post the I think this was already posted on the Telegram groups. I hope everyone is there on the Telegram group. Yes. So it's already posted. If not posted, then if Dipti or Sumit can post it here on the chat. I want you to just quickly read. So you have to be quick. As I said that no excuse here. You have to be fast. Fast doesn't mean reading in a way which is not, something which you are not able to comprehend. Comprehend mean understand. So like you have to understand everything you're reading, but you have to keep pushing yourself, because a good decision maker is right on time different, being time different also, because the decision has to, it's a time bound thing. So okay, Telegram group link Ashutosh Dwivedi is, don't worry, Sumit sir is posting it within few seconds. I hope he doesn't post the solutions, because I mailed the solutions to him. Yeah, it is posted there. You can see it as clear as River Ganges, decision making.pdf. It's right there. It's right there in front of you. Suresh is very fond of books. While traveling home after the completion of his MBA from XIB, he purchased several books. So I want you to read this. Read this. Learn the art of basically skimming the important part, skimming the facts from a lot of words, verbosity, from subjectivity. So when you read a case, you have to develop here a mindset where what you are doing is the important facts which are there, some important things which you know while reading that these are important. So 5 lines are given, these 2 lines are something important. Just take it inside your head, so that when you read the questions for decision making, and if you remember them, or if it is there on your head, because these short cases, not very long cases, bang, you'll get the answer. No application of brain is required in decision making. Why? Because the answer is there. They don't trust you guys because you guys are juvenile to know the answers. So what they have done, the dear professors, in any case, they will be hiding the answer there. It will be out. So when we'll be doing this, you'll be seeing that it will be evident. The answers are very evident. Be fast. Read the first directions for question number 1 to 5. The story of Mr. Suresh. He is interested in opening a bookstore. He has already made up his mind. Once you read this, you will see that in any of the case, no decision is being left to us, the non-intelligent guys. Decisions are already there. Very happy that students are trying. Push yourself. Easy cases. It's not that you have to start bugging up when you're reading. Take it easy. Read, understand, and I think we'll be able to answer every single question with ease. Ease. That's the meaning of the word aptitude, ease in learning and understanding. Once you are done, the video, audio is lagging for Nikhil Narayan. What do you say, Sumit? Is it happening because maybe Nikhil's net is having some issue there? You need to check on your broadband connection, maybe up, so that from next time you don't face this problem. Kriti Vardhan Singh is saying, done, sir. What is the answer to the first question, Kriti Vardhan? What is? It's Kirti, sorry. Very far, the chat is very far from me. So, 1, what's the answer to 1, Kirti? If you are done, my friend, which of the following is the most important criterion? The above a business situation, there's a grammatical error here. Basically, which is the most important criteria for the business situation? That means you have to take this decision, okay, where to start it. So 1, of course, it's a no-brainer. I think even a monkey, if he's trained well, but that be too offensive for those students who have not been able to get the answer. This entire thing is about rental now. The business situation is that because of the rent, there is research being done again about whether to how to open, not whether. Also, if you read the case, he has already taken the decision. Okay, so there are. He's saying in the second last paragraph. Though Bhojnagar is growing fast and recently many branded outlets opened there, Suresh preferred Mark the word here. Preferred Alkapuri because of Bhojnagar's low profile image. He thought he could target the employees of MNCs in Alkapuri. So he has already written it there, inked it there. And then third last paragraph. Alkapuri is the place where most of the high-end retail shops are located. Most of the people working in MNC shop there. Bhojnagar is a middle class, yeah, but a commercially active, while blah blah blah. So, like at many places, you see that there is nothing to decide here. If the criterion is the rental on which the discussion is going, why survive future market growth not the correct option since in long term it would be important. आकर पहले short term माफ नहीं करेगा तब तो long करेगा बेटा कुछ पहले बनाएगा तब तो लंबा सोचेगा मतलब यहाँ तो पहली बार he is starting. He is a tyro, a beginner, you know. He is, he has just thought starting. He cannot think that long term also. Like how to give you a practical. I'll give you so the three thing here. The application regarding to what you have raised. So I like to invoke the rule 3, which is think pragmatic, think business. When you start a business, okay, long-term things like writing the vision and the mission statement and all those organizational behavior exercises that people do, that is actually not that important that time. What is more important is to ensure that when you have started a business, there is healthy cash flow, or there is healthy, positive cash flow, and the thing like how do you sustain the operations and how do you not in terms of costing, budgeting, and revenue and profit don't go down. So of course he cannot think too long term also. Plus you have to also understand that he is basically is an MBA. Like you are going to be doing MBA Akash from some good IIM. So he is an MBA. So then he's speaking MNCs. And he is expecting MNC guys to be the patrons of his books mostly, and then higher retail shops are there, so people go for shopping. Students also who are not I'm not students or not MNC guys who are already there. A lot of things are there. That's the reason. Okay, so one is A. 2. What is the answer to 2? Second. Yes, no brainer again. No brainer again. I would like to take the pride in saying even monkey is trained well. But then here you could have some of you guys could have got bold between B and C because he has written that though Bhojnagar is growing fast, Suresh preferred Alkapuri because of Bhojnagar's low profile image. You might think he's saying he preferred, but this statement indirectly means Suresh preferred Alkapuri over Bhojnagar because of Bhojnagar low profile image, but he preferred Alkapuri because of the employees of MNCs. It's like if suppose there are two people, Rekha and Surekha. And you are asked why do you like Rekha? You cannot say I like Rekha because I like maybe Surekha because I don't like Surekha. That is not a reason. You can't like something because you don't like something else. So when they are asking directly, most likely reason for Suresh's preference in favor of Alkapuri, the presence of MNCs. Of course, he has mentioned why he prefers it over Bhojnagar because of Bhojnagar's low profile image. 3. I am disappointed here. I am disappointed. B, yes, of course, B. Very, very simple. He is saying sales in Alkapuri is equal to that of Visakhapatnam. How many years it would take for Suresh to get back his investment at his break even, zero profit, zero loss, assuming zero inflation. Right? Every year, the value of money changes and everything. Not only the value of money, the price level of economy changes because of which the value of money changes and all things. So if you did that, take all these things into equation, then it becomes complicated. But here saying that how much has he invested? So in third paragraph, you can see to set up a franchisee investment of 20 lakhs. So 20 lakh investment he's talking about. And he's taking the franchisee where 70% profit will be his, 30% will go to Odyssey. And this Visakhapatnam franchisee, the ranges are given of revenue, but it is mentioned assuming a pessimistic estimate. That means being conservative in figures. That means if Visakhapatnam franchisee has a revenue of 2 to 2.5 lakh per month, I will take it as 2 lakh on the lower side. And then profit is 20-25%, I'll take 20%. So 2 lakh, 20%, you can do the calculation, is 40,000 rupees. per month. And in that 40%, 40,000, he is taking 70%. So 40,000, 70%, 28,000 rupees basically is what he is getting. So if you do 12 into, so when you do the calculation, it comes to like, if you do into 6, it is just 20 lakh few thousand rupees. If you do into 6 years. That means into 60 months if you are doing it by months. So what 40,000, but sir, rent is also there, which will be 60. How many years it would take to assuming zero inflation? No, so profit margin. There's a difference between profit percentage, Shashank, and profit margin. Profit percentage is profit out of cost, and profit margin is percentage out of sales. So here it is not like in profit margin, we don't look at the cost account, that is the rent account. If profit percentage was written, then I could have understood it. It is profit margin, profit upon revenue. So here the revenue is already mentioned. So from revenue straight away you can calculate profit, because profit margin is profit percentage of revenue. So that's how, I hope I have clarified your doubt. His doubt was that the rent has not been subtracted. No, it's margin. Margin is on sales, not on cost. So is this clear? It is actually, if you do into 6, it is 20 point something, like 20 lakh something, loose change. It should be slightly less than 6. So even no answer. Actually, if there was an option, none of the above, then I would have selected none of the above, because the option is just slightly less than 6 years. There is no option. 6 to 7 years is the closest. So fourth E. Wow, you guys are normal people. I was going to say that you guys are intelligent, but I would rather prefer using the word normal, using common sense. Such an MBA answer, by going for in-depth study to find the drivers and potential for the business. Fifth, in common sense, you guys are doing well. I'm very happy. Shreya Tiwari, E. Why E? C is the answer, but why E? Purchase 2 or 3 big vehicles, convert them into mobile bookshops. बहुत aggressive नहीं हुआ, इसके बारे में कहीं लिखा ही नहीं हुआ है. How can you like come up with something so radical? तुम लोग के ना कोई भी आंसर ऐसे नहीं हो सकते जो पैसेज में ही नहीं हो, मतलब एक radical, like wait, don't come up with something radical. अभी तक ये mentioned है 2-3 पहिए वाला चलेगा, गाड़ी ले लो, गाड़ी में बुक्स ले लो, ऐसा तो कुछ too radical. See here, this already there. Shreya, don't worry, I'm just kidding. I'm pulling everyone's leg every now and then. Humor is important. When you work a lot, humor is very important. Okay, the second one is also as easy as the word easy. Second one, guys, I want you guys to read it fast, be quick. Duty of floor manager, a lot of UPIs are there in this passage. You have Dubey ji, and you have Surinder, and you have Jha ji, Subodh Jha. Jhas and Dubeys and Surenders and all. Welcome to not a tough one again. Very basic, helping you in understanding how to take a decision. Cannot be biased in your decisions. It's not like, how we were kids, so we like this boy, we don't like this boy, we like this girl, we don't like this girl. You have to go by a particular process of decision making. There has to be a consistency in decision making. The duty of a floor manager in the safety and security department. Small cases, and there also don't expect very big cases in WAT or case study or GD or any format, or in ZAT, cases will not be that lengthy. So Don't have to be Super Mario in reading, but you have to be Super Mario in comprehension. Capture the important data which is juxtaposed between not that important data. And when you go to the Q&A, you will be very, very fast, very effective, very simple in your decision making. Who is done here? Who is done here? Sumit is also reading the passage. Done. D-O-N-E, done. Different from D-O-double-E, John Donne, the metaphysical poet. If you have done, if you have studied English literature, you would have understood that. Sixth, may I have the answer to the sixth question? Sixth question. D. Okay. E. E, mostly E. A. E. Most of the people are saying E because yes, like in Kaun Banega Karodpati, audience is generally right in audience poll. 6, the answer is E because my dear friends, who the hell is Dubey to take a call on firing and hiring? He is not from the personal department. Do you think for no reason it has been mentioned that who is responsible for what in the organization? For example, personnel and HRD department is given the responsibility for all personnel related decisions. Then duty of floor manager is to check machinery and safety system at scheduled intervals, not 24/7. Then the role of Mr. Dubey is just to award shifts. Everyone's role is defined in a company. It's not like a small mom and pop shop that okay, everyone do like, or a startup, everyone should do everything. So the first thing is that this chap, Mr. Dubey, he has to be told that, hey, you're wrong, and you don't even have authority to fire this person, Surendra. And, this is the first and the only thing, because everything is wrong. Like the case is, so in every case, will ensure that you guys don't use your brain, because abhi kacha hai. काम करेगा तो थोड़ा फिर वो मतलब कच्चा काम होगा. So when you read this thing, it is clearly mentioned this guy Surendra is a victim. पहले ही से वो अच्छा आदमी था, उसको फर्जी का उसने he complained about him to the general manager HR Subodh Jha, and he became और अच्छा हो गया, like a model employee and blah blah blah. Plus his job is to check machinery and all. And who is this guy? Like to check on what he is doing. His job is to award shifts. Get it straight. Seventh. Yeah, yes, Sufi. Seventh, you're right, it is C. It's a learning. Which of the following best summarizes the learning from the novel incident? मतलब याद है हम लोग बचपन में कहानी का क्या है, मतलब what is the moral story, moral of the story. So moral of the story ऐसा ई कुछ बोलेंगे कि having relatives in the same organization can be a source of potential problem. Sixth का आंसर ई था ना, reiterate. श्रेया, reiterate का मतलब दोबारा से उसे करना, reiterate the दोहराना उसे, the procedure to be followed by the floor executive in case of disciplinary action and declare Dubey's order as void. यानी कि procedure है floor executive का disciplinary action का कोई है ही नहीं ना ऐसा, and it to declare Dubey's order as void, मतलब उसका order cancel दुबे का कि सुरेंद्र को निकाल भी सकता है, निकाला है. Seventh, C. 7C. So certain roles like that of Surendra have different ways of carrying out the duties. Yes. तुम जल्दी देखो कि बाकी ना पप्पू टाइप के reasons है, मतलब reasons most of the places it's not that it's easy actually. 7, decision making, you'll never get stuck generally if you are like using this thing that okay, let's not overcomplicate overthink. 7, any doubts so far? No. 8, yes. He should have checked if Surendra had done his duties or not, which probably have prevented the yes. 9th, 9th. People are doing it right now. Yeah, it's as simple as this. No need to overanalyze the other answer choices. पूछ रहा है root cause और उसका justification. Root cause पूरे केस का क्या है? Dubey is biased ना against Surinder from beginning only, just back to back night shifts. When it is written, nobody prefers night shift. People prefer morning shift. These guys back to back night shifts, still not complaining. So Dubey's bias is there. और उसका justification क्या है? हम जो इसके बारे में कह सकते हैं ना कि Dubey has been assigning, मतलब Dubey being assigning too many night shifts to Surendra means that he is biased against Surendra. So, sir, in 8th, why not C? He should have informed Subodh Jha about the incident and asked him to take necessary action, but he has already done that. If you see, it is, one of the boys asking in 8th why the answer C is not there. It is already mentioned that Dubey has already complained to Subodh Jha, and Subodh Jha had called him and told, Surendra to perform well and all. So this process would have been a repetition of the same process. That is not a very strong answer. He's already taken that route. Why not E in question number 9? Dubey jumping to conclusions. He should have investigated. He was not jumping to conclusion. Dubey was having a bias since beginning. This conclusion thing, which you are thinking, jumping to conclusion, the last thing, like novel reading incident was there. That was just another. If that wouldn't have been there, something else would have been there. This guy was after him. It's so clear. He had a bias, bigger, which is a bigger reason. Dubey's bias against Surendra. Okay. 10th. Which of the following is the possible reason for Surendra not objecting for regular night shifts? Yes, you guys are damn smart. No, I would say damn ordinary. Very smart. Everyone has to be like that. If I call you smart, then you start using your brain. You don't have to use your brain, you'll get every answer right. Okay, the next one. Those who want to invest in stocks and futures and all. Next set. People are averse to risk averse, risk seeking. Those students are interested in finance, especially would find it to be a decent read. Here you have to make a very important tiny note while reading, like I had done. So in the second paragraph, they have mentioned here use the so it's mentioned in the end of the second paragraph. From the concave function, the subjective value of winning 500 is more than 50% chance of winning 1000. That means it is risk averse. It is for poor. Think like this: poor and rich. So कोई गरीब होगा, उसको 500 ज्यादा लगेगा ना, उतना कि चलो 500 तो मिल रहा है कम से कम. अब उससे थोड़ा अमीर होगा, उसको लगेगा नहीं 500 या क्या जीतू तो कम से कम 1000 जीतू. 50% chance of winning 1000 is more than, like, more satisfying to me than the value of 100% winning 500 rupees. So concave poor, convex rich. Poor will be risk averse, rich will be risk seeking. So very simple thing that you have to understand. They have just explained that there is one way which is expected value, like 100% of winning 500 is 500, 50% of winning 1000, that is half of 1000 is 500. So expected value है. फिर एक utility करके है, utility value. So someone who will be rich, he won't be interested in earning small money. So he'll pay a jua or a bet where he'll want to earn bigger money. So rich is risk seeking is equal to convex, and poor risk averse against risk and concave. 11th. Yes. Very easy it is. Of course, if Ravi is choosing minimum chances, 10% of winning the maximum amount, he is risk taking, he is risk seeking. So convex is equal to rich. Okay, 12th. Yes, Ishita, you're right. 12th. A, very easy it is. Kavya is playing the game. She is risk seeking. So she will want to win the one which is having the lowest probability of winning, but the maximum amount of winning. So 20% of 200. So first one, of course, what is there to use? And what will be the function? Convex, risk, rich, risk taking. Concave, poor, risk averse. 13. Easy it is. What is there? We already know the Kavya, risk seeking lady. So expected utility, she will play by expected utility. She is risk seeking. If she is a risk seeking person, it is got convex, risk taking, and rich, and they will take risk, So risk means they will go on utility, not on expected value. Expected value will be the same, Expected value तो same ही होता है. काव्या का देखो 20% of 240 rupees है, 33 यानी कि 1/3 of 120 भी 40 rupees है, 50% of 80 भी 40 rupees है. जैसे ऊपर मिस्टर रवि 10% of 5000 हुआ, 25% of 20,000 का expected value तो 500 ही था ना. So 13 का इसलिए expected utility. 14. अब कोई भी गेम कोई खेलता जाएगा तो सारे ही आउटकम्स आएंगे ना. मतलब 1,00,000 बार, 1 करोड़ बार एक कोई आइटम एक आया, एक उससे थोड़े कम में कोई आया, कोई कुछ कितने लाख बार आया. मतलब कि सब ही चलेगा, यूटिलिटी भी चलेगा, वैल्यू भी चलेगा. क्यों? क्योंकि लॉन्ग टर्म में तो एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू सबका सेम ही रहता है. लाइक लॉन्ग टर्म में सबका वैल्यू सेम ही रहेगा तो एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू हो जाएगा. लेकिन क्योंकि लॉन्ग टर्म में हर साल इन्फ्लेशन के कारण और वो सब के कारण यूटिलिटी फैक्टर आल्सो कम्स इन, तो वो दोनों को लेके ही करेगा. तो आंसर एक्चुअली ई है, बोथ ए एंड बी. क्यों? क्योंकि उसको दोनों देखना होगा. एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू क्यों? ओवर लॉन्ग टाइम तो एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू ही होगा ना. ओवर लॉन्ग टाइम मतलब टॉप ऐसे जो बेल कर्व बनता जा रहा है, उनका एवरेज आउट करोगे तो पूरा एक तरह का तुम देखोगे कि एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू हो गया. लेकिन पैसे का वैल्यू भी तो बदल रहा है हर साल. वो जो विन कर रहा है उसका वैल्यू भी तो हर साल बदल रहा है बिकॉज ऑफ इन्फ्लेशन एंड फॉरेन institutional investment, FDI, GDP, global level, and oil, and these, what to say, currency and bullion and everything, and commodity trading. So there are a lot of things because of which the value of money will keep changing every year. So both, you will have to take expected utility and expected value. So answer was E. Even if you mark D, it's okay. Some answers you will get wrong. So it's okay, doesn't matter. So E is the answer. D and E are very close. It's like two sides of the same coin. 15th. Ishita Rai, let's see. Yes, my friends. 50% chance of winning 30, plus 15 लिख दो वहां पर. 50% chance of losing 10 minus 5. Plus 15 minus 5, 10. Option 2, 40% of winning 40, 16, plus 16 कर दो. 60% of losing 10, minus 6 कर दो. फिर 10, plus 16 minus 6, 10. And option 3, 60% chance of winning 50, that is plus 30, and 40% chance of losing 50, minus 20. So plus 30 minus 20 is equal to 10. Basically सबका option 1, 2, 3 है क्या? Plus 15 minus 5, option 2 plus 16 minus 6, and option 3 plus 30 minus 2 सब 10-10 का ही है। अब इसमें पूछ रहा है रिस्क अवर्स सबसे कौन सा है? रिस्क अवर्स मतलब यू टेक द लीस्ट अमाउंट ऑफ रिस्क, सो लोएस्ट अमाउंट ऑफ विन and highest amount of least amount of loss. So lowest amount of win is plus 15 and highest if you see like minus 5 is the least penalty, so plus 15, so that is option C. If you see option 1 is the risk averse, and option 3 why? Because plus 30 if he wins plus 30 and minus 20, so very easy C. Okay, the next one, you guys are very fast. But this is what I wanted to achieve, wanted to show you decision making is a very simple thing. 12th answer, where is 12? A, first one. He is risk seeking ना, 20% chance of winning 200. रिस्क पर्सन का क्या होगा? जीतने का प्रोबेबिलिटी सबसे कम होगा और अमाउंट जो होगा उसका जीत सकता है वो सबसे ज्यादा होगा। रिस्क अवर्स का क्या होगा? उल्टा होगा, वो सबसे प्रोबेबिलिटी हाई, जैसे काव्या का 12th क्वेश्चन में 50% प्रोबेबिलिटी विनिंग बट अमाउंट सबसे छोटा 80 रुपीस। Ispat India Limited, a steel manufacturing company. Not a tough one, not a tough one at all. Winter has started setting in here in Lucknow, so please wear winter clothes, don't fall sick. Very easy. Everything is already written there. It's not very tough. Decision making is not very tough. Only if you use your own brain it gets tough. And as far as my last class, the GWPI orientation class is concerned, do remember you have to use the English language for both verbal as well as written communication on a daily basis, so that you don't get stuck there or you're not able to explain yourself coherently, clearly, So please take help. Very soon we'll be starting classes on that as well. Red, is it done, my friends? Not, then take your time. Take your time. Yes, we'll wait. Don't worry, Anshul. Is it done? You have to be a swift reader. Okay, so 16. Very right, not A, it is B. one person had typed A, no, it's B. Why? How can try to isolate supervisor from workers? ये कहाँ से दिमाग में आ भी रहा है कि कुछ isolation का काम चल रहा है supervisor? ये तो it is mentioned supervisors को ही लेके issue हो रहा है कि जो night time supervisors हैं, मतलब उनके साथ like what his entire philosophy of sitting one to one and discussing and not going by the stereotypical work appraisal blah blah blah. So like these night supervisors, unke saath ye to he's not doing what he's preaching. He's not meeting them, and like so B dichotomy means divide. In dealings of Mr. Mehrotra with supervisors, with day supervisors, he is dealing in the right way. With night, not 17th. 17th. No, you guys are wrong. Yes, D is the answer. D is the answer, not E. How come E? See, the difference between D and E is that in D, 2 is more important, is a better, answer than the fourth answer. 2 is granted a day's leave to the sleep. See, Mr. Mehrotra, he is not Terminator that he can be awake in the morning also, hours, afternoon hours, evening hours, as well as night hours. That round the clock 24/7 he will be meeting and interacting and drawing up the wage proposal one to one. So of course what he can do is that he can give a break. It's a very practical thing. Also he can give a break to the night supervisors one day off, and the night supervisors can come in the morning to meet him. So that's why 2 is better than 4. Why? Because it's 4 is offering a suggestion. But 2 is, apart from offering a suggestion, talking about the way also to go about, implementing the suggestion. 2 is more fit. Yeah, 2 is more fit. So that's the reason 4-2 नहीं होगे, 2-4, 3-1. 1 why last में walk in for a meeting, मतलब ये एक मैनेजमेंट का आदमी ऐसा करेगा? मतलब ऐसा कि ये क्या स्टॉल है कि आइए 24 घंटे आई वॉक इन कर जाइए. वॉक इन का मतलब समझते हो, बस जस्ट कम एनी टाइम ऑफ द डे एनी एंड ऑल. 18th very good. 18th, not DI, E. Why? It's D तो ऐसे in personal department start with highly qualified people do not connect with. ये तो कहीं लिखा ही नहीं, पैसेज से ही परे है, मतलब बाहर है पैसेज के. So E, because it mentioned भी है ना, तुम if you read the second paragraph, this he opined has rewarded better performance as it was not constrained by the stereotyped and multi-layered performance appraisal techniques adopted by the personal departments. Already given. In these cases, you don't have to use your brain. The answer is already there in the passage. So 19th. D. Very good. Very good. Not E. D. प्रेसिडेंट के सेक्रेटरी ने डिनाई किया एडमिशन ई में, तो वो तभी मारा थोड़ी था. मारा कब? You have to just see when he has been slapped. Mr. Mehrotra sternly told Bhatia to leave his room at once and approach him through formal organizational channels. Then, in a fit of rage, he slapped him. So D was they're asking for what was the final nail, on the coffin. 18E, 19D. Yes, 19D. Yes, you're right. 18E and 19D. 20th. Yes, all the reasons are valid reasons. Very smart. Very smart. Okay, before I go to the next, the next announcement or something, which I want to discuss. Any doubts so far? We have quickly finished a handout with 4 cases. Any doubts so far? Okay. So I will be taking 4 sessions of decision making. This week you have seen that 2 sessions are scheduled. Next week also 2 sessions will be scheduled. 4 sessions, and these 4 sessions will be short sessions. I will be solving one handout, and I'll be giving you one handout take home. All of you know Sumit sir. Those student or that student who will be able to answer all the questions correctly will win some prize. So this will be a good motivation to all of you. So in some time, Sumit sir will be uploading the another decision making handout, in which, using the principles which I have just taught through this handout, you will be applying those principles to that particular handout, and that student or those students who are able to achieve 100% correct score, or like all attempts correct in that handout, are in for some attractive prizes. So can we attempt decision making mocks? Yes, you are getting the mock. Be excited. We are going to be putting it on the Telegram. So I'll be covering 4 handouts in the class, 4 handouts outside the class. Don't worry, I'll be doing doubt sessions also. If you have any doubt, you can ask me regarding those handouts. But okay, so now coming to something which is not decision making related, the GWPI thing. I hope you guys are clear that the first thing that you need to do is work on your personal interview questions and answers, where the different documents which we discussed in the previous session, from the academic document to the skill set correct document to environmental correct document to the USP, unique selling points of your candidature document, and then we'll be using all these documents to write your SOP, which will be responding to 2 specific questions: why are you applying for the MBA program, and why should we select you? Where why MBA will have a healthy dose of academic connect, skill set connect, and environmental connect, and in why should we select you, your USP should be used to further boost your candidature. Once your statement of purpose is made, then we will basically start, our having. Okay, I'm extremely sorry. I forgot that I was supposed to send some documents to you guys, but I have been very busy. But I will do that. I promise that by tomorrow, first half, afternoon, noon, and around, you guys know me personally. So in case I forget, because I forget sometimes. So you can remind me if you don't get the documents by 12 o'clock. So one of the documents are the personal questions document, where you have hobbies, interests, strengths, weaknesses, and blah blah blah. All the personal questions they can ask you. Highest probability of personal questions being asked. Then the second thing we discussed about was the academic preparation is the second most important thing. So we discussed, and I'll be sending those questions which are coming from your academic background. So that will give you a good reference point to start your preparation regarding your bachelor subject with, instead of like trying to do everything, all books of 3-4 years. That's not practical at all. Then, apart from this, we also discussed about business awareness and general awareness. I'll also be sending the list of topics, so that will give you a clear indication about it. But first, I don't want to burden you with general awareness that much. I want you to finish your personal questions and answers things. Also, we will be having individuals from outside time who I'll be calling to take your sessions, different types of sessions. So tomorrow, apart from, like, you have a GK's general awareness session, I want all of you to watch it and then give me the feedback, because there'll be different teachers and there'll be experts on different areas, because there are so many things, when you talk about PESEL, political, economic, social, legal, environmental, technological, finance, marketing, operations, systems, HR, different people will be coming with different kind of knowledge base, but the feedback is very, very important. So now we'll start with our specialized sessions of GWPI, where people from outside, they'll be coming and they'll be giving their gyan on everything, including, like, if you're interested in finance, so one session on financial management, what are the topics, what are the courses, what are the career options, marketing management, operations management, systems management, someone from consulting background, big guy, like ABC types and working in some fancy, some of my friends, they're already partners, in some big consulting firm, global consulting firm. So we'll be having these sessions, we'll be sending you the link. It's important to watch it. and by tomorrow first half I'll be sending you that. Right now what I'll be doing is I will be basically putting up on Telegram the handout, and the deadline for that handout is, what's the time right now? 6:10. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. So, or let's not make it 8 o'clock. Fine. We will give you half an hour. What I will do is within 5 minutes, we are going to be uploading that sheet, and we'll give you half an hour. In that half an hour, you are supposed to type your answers and via Telegram or WhatsApp send it to Sumit sir. Just give me 2 minutes. If 2 minutes break, I'm coming with another handout. Okay, so in less than a minute, we will be uploading the handout, and instead of you doing a Telegram or a WhatsApp, which is a lengthier process, I will be giving half an hour also is a lot actually. 20 minutes, 20 minutes, yes, 20 minutes is the right time. Or say 30 minutes, no, not 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Okay, let's make it 25 minutes. I'll be giving you 25 minutes. You have to, in the chat box, post all the answers at one go. I'm being clear again, don't post 1A, 2C, 3D, and then stop. No, at one go. You are supposed, so you can take the entire 25 minutes, it's a 25 minutes thing, take the entire 25 minutes if you want to. The deadline is 25 minutes, and after 25 minutes, you cannot post anything here. Like on the screen, you cannot post anything. If you post, we will not accept it. So in 25 minutes from the time, I think in less than a minute, the PDF is going to be posted on the chat by Sumit sir. So in after that, exactly 25 minutes will be counting, but you have to post your answer at one go. Shreya Tiwari is asking one. What do you mean by one? One's answer is A, by the way. One go. Yes, one go. One go means कि पूरा का पूरा, अगर मानिए इस हैंडआउट में 20 सवाल हैं, तो आपको पूरे 20 के आंसर एक बार में टाइप करके एक बार में पोस्ट करना है. Prize only for those students or student, that student depends कौन कर पाता है, जो पूरा आंसर एक बार में टाइप करेगा. Okay, Shreya, no problem. Sumit, are we ready? He's ready. Few more seconds. We'll be going as per the watch of this laptop. It is 6:14 right now. So I think by 6:15 he has posted. Please start. Please download it. It's 6:14, but I'll take it at 6:15. And 25 minutes from that is 6:40. 6:40 is the out time. All the best. Good prize, don't worry. You'll be very happy. Like you'll get something good only. Generally, we give prizes to IIT students. I take quizzes there at IIT Kanpur and some other places. So it's like very good prizes, like very good prizes. Lots of them that too. Telegram also fast, but the thing is already on. 6:40 is the time. And no cheating. What's the fun in cheating? The worst thing. Cheating is like fooling yourself. In my next class, I'll also show the prize, which will be motivating for the next, competition. Didn't get the handout, my friend Soumya. The handout has already been posted. It's posted on Telegram as well as again posted on the chat box, Deepthi, so that they can post it on the chat box. She has posted again. Deepthi ma'am has posted the handout, decision making handout again, the new one. You have got 25 minutes to get all the answers right. Is the audio on? Okay. Okay, guys. So good. People are trying. Still, 3 minutes are left. 2.5 minutes. Kushi Rastogi has tried at least. Answer for 7, 8 and 9 for Khushi Rastogi is what? Khushi Rastogi has given 6 answers only. And 50%, in that 50% is right, 50% is wrong for Khushi Rastogi. Akshat Rathore till 10. Okay, we have started getting the answers. We have started getting the answers. Good. Good. Don't worry, जितना किया है पोस्ट करो, पर एक साथ पोस्ट करना है. अभी विंडो पीरियड खुला हुआ है, 2 मिनट बचा हुआ है, 2 मिनट्स आर लेफ्ट. 2 मिनट्स आर लेफ्ट. जितना किया है एक बार में लेकिन पोस्ट करो. 10 किया है, 15 किया है, जिसका भी मैक्सिमम रहेगा या कुछ रहेगा, दे विल गेट अट्रैक्टिव प्राइजेस. डोंट वरी. ऐसे 1B 1E करके नहीं पोस्ट करना है, एक बार में पोस्ट करना है. You have to post at one go all your answers together. Around 1 minute left, less than a minute left. Time is going to be up. जितना किया है कर दो. पहले मैं बोला था 20 के 20 सही होने चाहिए, बट ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. जो भी सबसे अच्छा परफॉर्म करेगा, he is in for a real treat. करो जितना कर सकते हो. We'll check it. This class is being recorded, so the chat is also being saved. And like, come on, guys. Less than a minute left. Less than a minute left. Okay, so the time is up. It is 6:40. I give you time till 6:41. So 6:40 हो गया है, यहाँ पर time हो गया है. But चलिए, if you are posting, you can post for a few more seconds. Yeah, one answer is C. Don't worry, Sumit. Now you can upload the solutions. Fine. So we don't have that much time that we're going to be discussing every single case with you right now. Sumit sir has uploaded a solution to this handout, and I want all of you to, like, if you have got incorrect answers or if you're not able to understand something, just go through the solution. It's not that difficult. We'll meet day after tomorrow again for the decision making section, where I'll be like covering one handout and I'll be giving one handout as test. The winner of this test, of course, will be rewarded. His name will also be announced in the next class. And okay, so some people want the solution to be posted on the Telegram group, so you can do that. And tomorrow there's going to be a GK session, if I am right, Sumit. So tomorrow we'll be having a GK session, and you'll be given the link. It's in the evening. What is the timing? If Sumit can tell me the time.
Announcement also. Tomorrow gives class at 5 to 7 and 4 to 6, and then 7 to 8 is GP.
So there are two classes tomorrow. One is a 4 to 6 p.m. class, 4 to 6. It's on critical reasoning. So even in, like, you know, like in IIM-K, you have AWT. It's not compulsory to do this class, but okay, critical reasoning is there. Those students who are specifically preparing for SNAP-ZAT and NMAT and TIS and MICA, they should attend this. 4 to 6 is a critical reasoning class by Divya Joshi sir. But for everyone, GWPI students, it is compulsory to attend a 7 to 8 p.m. class tomorrow. It is on general awareness. And I think the last GK faculty who took outside session, like he took 2 sessions of IFT. They were decent but not that great. So we'll have a lot of people. I want to keep improving the quality of pedagogy here. So tomorrow 7 to 8 p.m. is GK, general awareness, not GK, general awareness session. And I want the feedback, and 4 to 6 p.m. you have the critical reasoning thing. Thank you. I hope I was able to help you with the decision making concept in the first handout. Second handout, read the solution sheet, and we'll meet with 2 new handouts day after tomorrow. Tomorrow 4 to 6 p.m. critical reasoning class for OMET, and 7 to 8 p.m. for GWPI we have a general awareness session. Links will be sent. Okay, some student has asked something. Thank you. Isha, can we slow down the pace? Or pace, you mean? She's saying, can we slow down the pace? This place, Lucknow is already slow. Yes, we can do that. We can do that. Why not? I know it was pace. Thank you. Take care. Take care. I was fast because you have to be fast. Decision making, it's not a slow decision making exercise, it's a fast decision making exercise. So, like, I will slow down the pace, but the pace will be that much at least, so that we can cover one handout every single question, and the other handout can be a test, and the solution taken. Thank you. Solution posted on Telegram groups as well. See you soon, guys. Take care. All the best.